What is up, guys? Welcome back to the worst channel on YouTube. We're going to be watching some terrible gameplay footage of this race I recorded in Roblox Formula Roblox. It's the best game ever made, created by Todd Shelton of the Dynamic Bombamic Game Combination. And it features the best drivers who've ever played the game. These are guys who have owned their craft over years, over months of practicing nonstop. They haven't eaten in generations, and really what they're fighting for here is their final meal before they get sent to the furthest bottoms of hell for playing this game for more than 7 hours at a time. Our protagonists for this game, you might ask? Well, look at them. They're all over there. They've got the names. You know them from the stories. You know them from the magazines, the books, the movies. They've been everywhere. They're going to continue to be everywhere. But this is just a short story in their rise to immaculate fame as soon as they hit the big time. Let's set the stage for you. These guys are all fucking scrubs in reality, but what they're trying to do is they're trying to get into a league. I've given them a task for these human bots to complete, which is if they win this race against literally the incarnation of Thanos, Darth Vader, and Jesus in the form of the other racers, then they win a spot in a league where they get to do this professionally, which sort of means that they get $1 a month to spend on jelly beans. So what we're going to do here is you're going to pick your racer. You're going to look at the screen, you're going to pick one, and we're going to see who can win it and who's going to come first. All right, you ready? Let's do it. Okay, we're going to close this window and we're going to quit Opera. That's exactly what we're going to do. Here we go. So he's coming in here and you can see we're going to start in the middle of the race because this is the worst quality video on YouTube, and Rimu is moving at the pace of an direly injured snail, but he's going to come around the outside of the other two drivers. You can see there's one guy in the red car because this is a quality game. You can see now they're going to come around this corner. He's speeding through. We're going to click on the screen because that's the sort of quality that we have in this mode. Note you can toggle driver with the keyboard, but nobody told me that. Here comes Minecraft Fanatic showing his true personality by going on to the grass the first time he's ever been on such a surface. He's going to come around this turn 50-meter board, risking his life to break into here. He's going to come around the corner and he's still behind by 6-7 tenths of a second. He's nowhere near where he needs to be in order to make a living out of such an incredible sport. But you're going to look at our man, Orificule 12, who's going to do an incredible turn, but oh, he's been passed because this game is played in slow motion. So Orificule is back in the lead, though. We're watching Minecraft Fanatic trailing him by a meager 0.3 of a second, which is the amount of times it takes to cook Hot Pocket's new fresh bread in the oven. This is an advertisement. I've been paid millions. He's going to break directly into the car in front of him, but no one will worry about that. They're coming at each other like this is a schoolyard fight in the 4th grade, and they've got 12 cents on the line. He's going to cut the corner, moving into here. You can see that he's driving with such precision and ability that there's really no one else in the world that you could really consider to be on the same level as him. Lewis Hamilton takes lessons from him in his free time. Minecraft Fanatic, though, he's going to come at him. You can see that as I open my water bottle, he's going to go 4 tenths up and now 7 tenths. You know, he hasn't done good. He hasn't done well. And he's going to come in for him. 2 tenths here. 2 tenths is the difference between 3rd and 4th. And we'll never get to see them, notably because that's where the actual fun part of this video is. But we will get to see this man drive around in the same bum-ass car for the next 30 minutes. But don't worry. The cinematography is on point. I went to film school at the International School of Film, directed by Leonardo DiCaprio, and he told me if you switch the camera angle, you'll win a Grammy. So then you have, oh, we've actually done it, and you can see that the man has spun and thrown his car into disarray. This is going to be deeply tragic to his family, who have watched this man grow up to be the incredible and wholesome and handsome grown man that he's become. And unfortunately for him, this is the last time that they will ever see him. It's God's Player 1 who's representing the true and one and only deity above us all by driving in the yellow car in 4th place in this Roblox game. We're going to go back to the front of the race because we've watched the interesting part for too long now. So we're going to see him racing down the street. You can see, look at the absolute speed of this. I mean, you can just imagine. Does it show? No, it doesn't show us. But you can imagine this is 200, 300 miles an hour. It's the kind of speed that you go when you're racing your friends to see who's going to get the girl in 2nd grade. Here he comes around the next corner, speeding in, speeding out. I mean, what can you say about this? This is an artisan in doing his best performance, he's going to make it to the end without a doubt. But we should say the winner of this does get a huge reward. So if we see Minecraft Fanatic stay behind for the rest of it, he's not going to get it. It's going to be Orificule who's going to take his job, take his family, take his money. He's going to get all the accolades at the end of the day. But here we come through the slow turn. He turns right, he turns left. He's following it. We're going to watch the guy in front to see what he's doing better. What kind of qualities does this man have that no one else has been able to replicate? Well, we'll never find out. Here comes Reimu. He was on pole at the beginning of this. It looked like he might have some talent, but in fact that talent has been wasted on doing illegal substances in order to improve his Roblox performance. It hasn't worked today though, and he's going to pass God's player in a very symbolic show de force of what this society has come to. And now with one lap remaining, we can see that he is absolutely stopped, but has forgotten how to stop, so he will continue. Now we go into fourth place. He's in a mind of his own. He's in a zone of his own. He's looking to try and get third place if he can, but he's going to get passed by the guy behind him if he continues to move at such a pace. You can see the guy behind him, Reimu, moving. He's got pace, he's got power, and maybe he's going to win this race if he can go as fast as he's going right now. We're going to go back to the front because it looks like they're glitching in and out of each other. You can see where they are if you look really closely, but you can see they come into turn one, full speed into turn one, break into turn two, huge G-forces on the neck. You see, can't exactly take it this time. That's going to be 7 tenths, 8 tenths, 9 tenths. He can't even get through this corner without cutting it straight through. We might have a winner of this race before it's even decided. Here we come into fourth place. They're battling for it. There's a second between the two of them. If they get more points, then they get more points. It's going to be number 2, Minecraft Fanatic. He's back within a second. He's looking for this. This is his glory-filled moment. He's going to make it through the next turn. He's got to make it through the next turn. He's been dealing with this his entire life, studying for it, training for it, and now he's within 7 tenths. He's done a great job of avoiding the random person in the middle of the track. He's 5 tenths away now. He's gained 2 tenths, and there's just a couple corners to go. We've gotten rid of the overlay to increase the suspense and make the viewer experience as poor as possible. But now it looks like he's got a better corner out of here. He's zooming down the 50-meter board with pace and authority. You can see now he's lost a bit of time to the inevitable lag that has stricken my computer with the glory of this battle. There's 2 tenths left though, 2 tenths in it. They're coming up to the last set of corners, and we're going to lose the track for a second, but we're going to get it back. 2 tenths of a second is all that differentiates these two from them and ultimate glory. He's going to come in. It's 0.065. He's come through. He's come through. He's right in front of him with 0.050, 3 tenths. It might be too much. It might be too much. We're going to freeze frame it. It's too much. And he's done it. He's absolutely done it. He's created a new type of job. He's celebrating. I'm celebrating. Everyone's celebrating. It's his first win in history. And now it's time to go pro. I'm going to type in the chat because I don't know what's best for me. And we're going to celebrate an incredible win. Second place is Orificule. Sorry if you were rooting for him. This has all been a staged race. Number 3 is rpop01. The guy in red, Fighter 6474, is going to be taken off the screen by QuickTime Player. Thank you for watching.